Yo, what's good, my eruptioners? Green Typhlosion here, and a while back I did a series called Who the Best Pokemon Is. I never got to finish it, but I want to do it again, but this time I'm gonna start completely over. So the rules are the top 16 most used Pokemon in the Smogon OU metagame will be placed into a bracket. They will fight in one round, winner take all battles in Pokemon Showdown. Quick disclaimer, I did not decide the seeding, so do not be disappointed if your favorite Pokemon is not on here. However, my opinion plays a huge factor on who will win, such as sets and how they battle. So today we will do all of round 1 or the preliminary round. And with all of that said, let's get on with the video.
But if you close your eyes,
Alright, so the first matchup is going to be the first seed Landers versus the 15 seed Chansey. Now let's get on with it. So they're both going to lead off, and it looks like Landers Intimidate is going to activate first. And we're going to see a Z Tectonic Rage. That is going to hurt, doing 61, but Chansey's going to counter and absolutely destroy Landers. Alright, the next matchup is the second seed Ferrothorn versus the 15th seed Zapdos. Now let's get into it. Looks like Zapdos is going to come out first versus Ferrothorn, which means it's faster. Next, we're going to see Heat Wave as 4 times effective, and that Ferrothorn is dead. Next is the third seed Tapu Koko versus the 14th seed Gliscor. Now let's get into it. Gliscor is going to lead off, then Tapu Koko, and it's going to set the electric terrain. We're going to see a Protect from Gliscor to activate the Toxic Orb, as we see an HP Ice from the Tapu Koko. We're going to see the HP Ice this time. It does a whopping 82%. Earthquake does 88, but is not enough, and since Tapu Koko is faster, the HP Ice is going to knock out, and Tapu Koko won. Alright, the next matchup is Zorora versus Ash Greninja, but we need Transformer for a regular Greninja, so that makes sense why the Magikarp is there. So Greninja will use Hydro Pump, which will activate the Battle Bond ability, making it an Ash Greninja with increased speed and stats. It is going to Hydro Pump, but that is going to miss, which will play a huge role. Zorora is going to go for the Plasma Fist, and that is one dead Greninja. Next is Tapu Lele versus Heatran. I think we know who will win this one. But anyways, let's get on to it. Heatran will lead off. Next will be Tapu Lele setting up the Psychic Terrain. And it's going to launch a Hidden Power Ground. Did not expect that. Where's the Flash Cannon? Somehow Tapu Lele wins this. I meant to say rig this, which it kind of was. Alright, that's a dead Tapu Lele. Heatran. Next is Magearna versus Clefairy. I think we know who will win this, but we might see another surprise. Alright, so Magearna is going to lead off, as we see Clefable is going to go for the Flash Cannon, doing a lot of damage, and Fire Blast is going to miss, but I doubt that would knock out. So Clefable is going to recover some HP, and finishing it off with the Floor Cannon, and Clefable has been eliminated. For round number 7, we have Kartana versus Zygarde. Let's get into it. We're going to see Kartana lead off, then Zygarde. Zygarde is going to activate its Aura Break. We're going to see Leaf Blade. It does 38%. And 1,000 waves coming from Zygarde does a massive amount of damage. Leaf Blade is going to hit, but Zygarde barely lives, and the 1,000 waves will knock out as Zygarde advances. For the final round, or the 8th versus 9th seed, we have Greninja versus Toxapex. Let's see what happens. So Greninja is going to lead off, and we're going to see a Baneful Bunker from Toxapex, as we see an extra sensory transforming Greninja into a Psychic type with the Stab Protein, as that's going to do a lot of damage and a flinch, which is absolutely devastating, as Toxapex will be knocked out and it's eliminated. So that has been the preliminary round. The winners were Chansey, Zapdos, Tapu Koko, Tapu Lele, Zorora, Magearna, Zygarde, and Greninja. Next time we will see who advances. Okay guys, that is the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, share, and do all of that other stuff. Make sure to watch some more videos, but more importantly, have a good day.